Good morning, everyone. It's time for our Number Corner, Thursday. Let's go ahead and look at our date. You guys are getting really good at this now, so we're going to speed through this page. Go ahead and read the date as I lift each piece up. Remember to add the comma where it belongs when you write the date, and also write the short date. Now let's go ahead and look at April 16th, 2020 on a real calendar. See if you can find the number 16 on the calendar. There it is. What day of the week is today, April 16th? If you said Thursday, nice job. I'm going to quiz you on tomorrow and yesterday without arrows today. If today is Thursday, what will tomorrow be? If you said Friday, nice job. If today is Thursday, what was yesterday? If you said Wednesday, nice job. Here's a bit of a harder question for today. If today is Thursday, what will it be in 2 days? 1, 2. If you said Saturday, nice job. You're getting to really know your days of the week. Now let's look at our calendar piece for today. Remember that our April calendar pieces are going to show us length, weight, capacity, or temperature. Go ahead and look at all of the calendar pieces we've had so far. If you need to, say the pattern out loud for yourself. What day do you think is going to show us today? Is it going to show us length, weight, capacity, or temperature? Go ahead and write down your prediction. Now we'll see if you're correct. If you wrote temperature, nice job. Today, April 16th, our calendar piece is showing us temperature. It's a polar bear, and if you look carefully, the degrees it's showing us is -10. Negative means less than 0. Let me show you what negative numbers look like. Look at 0 on our number line. If we went backwards, there are actually numbers less than 0. We put a minus sign in front of those numbers to understand that it's negative. So we would say -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, and somewhere over here would be -10. It's just like a normal number line, but going in the opposite direction. You won't do much with negative numbers until you get much older, but I wanted to explain -10 degrees. That's super, super cold. Now let's look at our number of days we've been in school, including our digital learning days. What number is this? If you said 136, you're correct. Let's go ahead and put 100 in our brains. Remember that 100 is 10 frames that are full. Go ahead and imagine that in your brain. Usually we count by tens, but today I want to count by fives. So let's put 100 in our head, and then we'll count by fives. 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. 125. 130. 135. But today we need to represent 136. How many dots am I going to add today? Just one. And it will be a blue dot, making 136. Now let's look at 136 on our chain with links. Remember that 136 has 3 digits. The 1 is in the hundreds place. The 3 is in the tens place. And the 6 is in the ones place. For our chains, we're only looking at representing what's in the ones place. What number is in the ones place? If you said 6, you're right. How many chains do we have right now? 5. But we need 6, so we need to add one more. What color chain are we going to add today? If you said blue, nice job. Remember, we do our chains in sets of 5. 5 reds and then 5 blues to make a set of 10. Let's go ahead and write a number sentence for the chains we have so far. 5 red plus 1 blue equals 6. Just like the 6 in the ones place of 136. Now let's look at 136 on a number line. Remember that our red numbers are odd. Any number that ends in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9 in the ones place is an odd number. Any number that ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8 in the ones place is an even number. Go ahead and look carefully at 136. Write down your prediction. Is 136 an odd number or an even number? If you guessed an even number, you are correct. 136 ends in a 6. That makes it an even number. Now you're going to practice counting these numbers. Go ahead and start with 130 and count each number as I move it for you out loud. Nice job. Tomorrow we'll add a new number to our number line. Now let's look at our frog and toad graph for the month of April. You guys are doing a really nice job with your graphing. First, I'm going to ask you a couple easy questions. Who has the most, frog or toad? If you said frog, nice job. Which one has the least, frog or toad? That would be toad. How many pieces does frog have? If you said 6, nice job. How many pieces does toad have? That's right, 4. I'm going to go ahead and spin the spinner and see what we land on today. Oh, it looks like it's another frog day. So we're going to add another piece to our frog graph. Now I'm going to ask you the trickier question, our than question. Let's look at that word than. Whenever you have the word than, you're going to be comparing things. And today you are comparing how many more frog has than toad. You're going to use this sentence frame to write down on your number corner sheet how many more frog has than toad. You'll write frog has more than toad. You'll fill in a number in that blank empty space to tell me how many more frog has than toad. I can't wait to see your answers. Now let's use the information from our graph to fill out our recording sheet for number sentences. Remember that yesterday we finished another sheet, so today we have a new sheet that's blank. Let's go ahead and fill in what we know from today. How many frogs do we have? 7. How many toads do we have? 4. Now our numbers are getting a little bit bigger than equaling sums of 10. So if you need to use your fingers, you can. But try not to use all fingers because you won't have enough fingers to solve this problem. You might put 7 in your head and count 4 more fingers. Or you might need to draw something down. Or use a manipulative like blocks, pennies, or something you can count to figure out this answer. What is 7 plus 4? If you said 11, nice job. 7 plus 4 equals 11. Tomorrow we'll write a new number sentence to match our new graph. The last part of our number corner is our word problem challenge. You guys did an awesome job solving the problem yesterday, and I saw lots of new strategies. Some of you used 10 frame, some of you used blocks, and I also saw some of you use number line and circles. You guys are definitely smart cookies. Let's look at our word problem challenge for today. Mrs. Wriggler had 2 crayons. Knox gave her some more crayons. Now Mrs. Wriggler has 8 crayons. How many crayons did Knox give to Mrs. Wriggler? Remember, this kind of word problem is special because it has the word sum. Do you see the word sum inside of our word problem? It's right here. Sum is something we don't know. So that means part of our number sentence is missing. We have to look at what the word problem gave us. At the beginning, it said Mrs. Wriggler had 2. That's why we have 2. It says that Knox gave her some more. That's how we know it's a plus problem, not a minus problem. It says the word sum, which is why I've drawn this purple line. We don't know how many sum is. And at the end, it says Mrs. Wriggler has 8 crayons. That's why we have 8 at the end. So your job is to figure out the missing middle piece. 2 plus something equals 8. Use my number sentence to help you get started. You can use any strategy that works for you. Drawing circles, a number line, or anything that helps you figure out the answer. I can't wait to see your answer and what strategies you use. Good luck! And happy Thursday!